I kind of bumped into this field by accident. Right about my senior year is when my grandfather had a stroke. We kind of suddenly see from a very personal standpoint how devastating a stroke can be in terms of not only sort of the loss of movement, but also in terms of how it affects both the individual and the family. So motor learning is the learning of movement skills. So, whether it be early in childhood, whether you're learning when how to reach or how to walk, or once you're an adult, maybe you learn how to ski or learn how to juggle. Those would be examples of what we would call motor learning. And a lot of times you realize how difficult motor learning is only when you're affected. Our goal is basically to try and understand motor learning both in the sort of healthy nervous system and also how we can use those insights for rehabilitation of movement disorders. Virtual reality is really exciting in terms of my research because it allows us to manipulate things in the environment which are, not easy to sometimes manipulate. Imagine I had a stroke and I can't move my left arm very well. How do I give you the sense of, you should move your arm more because it's actually good for rehabilitation? By putting yourself in virtual reality where you can kind of trick them into thinking, well, that arm seems to be moving pretty well. One of the things we were looking at in a project was to look at how we could use a robot to assist in motor learning. Right? We realized this is similar to what kids do when they learn how to ride a bike. Right? So you start with the training wheels, but at some point the training wheels have to come off. Whether it's a robot or a training wheel, the principles of learning are the same, indicate that more help is not always better. We run a lot of experiments. The data that we collect from these experiments are pretty large. HPCC has really helped in terms of providing a nice storage space that can easily be linked to other projects or other faculty.